joy I came. From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt again.
From joy I came, for joy I live, in blissful joy I melt.
Namaste. Welcome to our Sunday evening satsang. We'll begin our satsang with a short meditation. Then I'll continue with chanting, singing. Sit up straight. Relax the body. Make the spine, neck, and head in one vertical straight line. Take a few deep breaths, full yogic breath. Inhale, fill the abdomen, chest, shoulders. Exhale, relaxing your shoulders, chest, abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now let the breath flow normally in and out. Mentally, consciously, withdraw the mind from all thoughts and distractions. Focus the mind at the point between the eyebrows, the Ajna Chakram, third eye. Practice training your mind to rest at this point whenever you sit for meditation. I advise you to use a mantra. If you don't have a mantra, use Om or Om Namah Shivaya. Keeping your attention on the third eye, mentally, continuously repeat the mantra. We'll continue meditation with chanting. Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Raksha Mam. Sharavana Bhava, Sharavana Bhava, Sharavana Bhava, Pahi Mam. Subramanya, 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 Raksha Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Saraswati Raksha Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Jaya Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati Raksha Mam. Jaya Guru Shiva Guru Hare Guru Ram Jagat Guru Param Guru Sham. Om Adi Guru Advaita Guru Ananda Guru Chid Guru Chid Gana Guru Chid Maya Guru Om Adi Guru Advaita Guru Ananda Guru Chit Guru Chit Guru Maya Guru Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Sampoornaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vishnudevanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Gurunataya. Om Namo Bhagavate Nada Brahmananda. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Gurunataya. Om Namo Bhagavate Nada Brahmananda. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Gurunataya. ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, oh. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, oh. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Om Shanti. This bhajan is so special for me. When I was going to high school, two men came to my high school to give a presentation. One of them was a white South African. This was in the 60s. And the other one was a black guy from Jamaica. He was the fastest cricket bowler in the world. His name was Conrad Hunt. In those days, to see a white man and a black man walking together is not really common. They came and they gave a presentation, and the theme of the presentation was that it is time to rearm this world morally and spiritually. There is moral and spiritual decadence in this world. Is it any different today? However, that made sense to me, and the teaching was very simple, that if you believe in any religion and you live according to the teachings of that religion, you will be living a moral and spiritual life. If you don't believe in any religion, you still need some high values to live by, or else you're just like a boat in the ocean without any sail or rudder. You're at the mercy of the elements. And these absolute principles were absolute honesty, absolute purity, absolute love, absolute unselfishness. Absolute honesty, absolute purity, absolute love, absolute unselfishness. If you're in doubt as to how to do whatever you have doubt in doing, measure them against these four principles, and you'll be able to live a very high quality, moral and ethical life. And every morning we get up early and you sit quietly and you have guidance. Empty your mind. Try to empty the mind of all thoughts and allow inspiration from the divine to flow through you. And then you write it down. So, we are actually practicing meditation. I didn't know that is what you call it at that time, but we say guidance. And my wife and I, we were chosen as delegates to represent Guyana to join an international group in New York. Delegates from all over the world from this organization met in New York. That was in 1967. And we created a show called Up with the People. Before then, we used to, people from the moral rearmament used to go out and give lectures and to inspire people, just like how these two men came to my school and gave a lecture on moral rearmament. It was such an amazing, dynamic idea. Especially at that time, America was going through such a unrest with the Vietnam War, and the youth they were so lost, did not know what to do with their life. In the middle of the drug culture also. So when we met in New York, in a few days, we created a show called Up with the People. The theme song of that movement was, up, up with people, you meet them wherever you go. Up with people, they're the best kind of folks we know. If more people were for people, all people everywhere, there'll be a lot less people to worry about, and a lot more people who cares. Inside everybody, there's some bad and there's some good. But don't let anybody start attacking people's hood. Love them as they are, but fight for them to be great men and great women, as God meant them to be. Up with people, you meet wherever you go. Up with people, they're the best kind of folks we know. If more people were for people, all people everywhere, there'll be a lot less people to worry about, and a lot more people who cares. Every day we used to put on 2 shows, and our group was moving from New York along the eastern coast, and we'll put on 2 shows every day. The response was so amazing. Everybody that attended that program were so inspired. So, went back to Guyana, trying to help our people there, to help them to be part of this movement, to rearm this world morally and spiritually. Shortly after that, I got introduced to yoga. At the age of 22, I was classified as a medicated incurable. The moment I got introduced to yoga, I started to take responsibility for my health, because I was convinced that this was the truth and this path is beneficial not only to myself but to the world. In a short time, I was able to free myself from medication. Got back my health, got back my youthfulness. In 1975, when I met my Guru, I was blessed with economic independence to take care of my family. I had 4 children at that time, and my mother-in-law was living with us, me and my wife. Met our Guru, my Guru, in 1975, and I retired from the world. because I was invited by my guru to his ashram. I immersed myself in the deeper aspect of yoga and the deeper practices of yoga. Of course, the philosophy, yogic philosophy, yoga and Vedanta, for 7 years. During that time, I made a commentary on the Hatha Yoga Pradipika because I saw the need for it. Seven years after, my guru encouraged me to open my own ashram here. And from then on, I call it Sampoorna Yoga. Sampoorna means complete, full. I couldn't use other names like Shivananda Yoga, Integral Yoga, and so on, because these are all copyrighted. So one Swami from the Divine Life Society told me, Hariji, you are practicing and teaching Sampoorna Yoga, so why not call it Sampoorna Yoga? That seemed very appropriate at that time and now. So from then on, I've been teaching, for over 50 years, teaching and practicing yoga in all its aspects, in the Hatha Yoga, Raja Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Nada Yoga. Nada Yoga became a very integral part of my teaching because I lived with my Nada Yoga Guru, Swami Nada Brahmananda Ji, for 7 years in the ashram and continued to study with him until he passed away. So I lived and studied with him for 15 years, the science of Nada Yoga, the yoga of divine vibration. Music and singing was my life, part of my life. Yes. In the practice and teaching of yoga, that helped me so much to gain and maintain good health, peace of mind, focus, concentration, whatever is necessary for success in this life. So far, for 50 years, I've taught hundreds, thousands of yoga teachers. Not just teaching people yoga, not thousands of people, but teaching people how to teach yoga. And each one of those people that took this yoga teachers training course are very dynamic people. You could say that they contribute so much in this world to rearm this world morally and spiritually. A dynamic people is not only themselves that are transformed, but every person they come in contact with are influenced in a positive way, dynamic, positive way, to uplift this world. So, since then, I've been very passionate in the practice and the teaching of yoga. This yoga teachers training course, the 200 hours, I was able to compress it into 2 weeks. Not that the teaching is deficient, but it's very helpful for people. In the beginning, we used to charge $3,000 for the course because it was necessary to maintain our ashram and so on. Then I cut it down to 2,000 or whatever, so that more people can have the opportunity to be exposed to this divine teaching. Now I've decided that I'm going to teach this course free. I only ask $1,000 donation for your room and for your boarding, because we are not supported by the government or any institution, or everything that I ever worked for is here. It's dedicated to this process, to this mission of helping people to elevate their consciousness, to gain and maintain good health, and experience peace. Peace of mind, peace is happiness. To gain and maintain good health is the greatest wealth. You cannot find any wealth greater than health. You can work all the money and save all the money and become however you say, I'm the richest man in the world. But if you don't have good health, of what use is it? So health is the greatest wealth. Peace of mind is the greatest happiness. And that is true individually and universally. Everybody wants peace, but peace only comes from peace of mind. And being involved in this way, in this world, to make a change, a difference in this world, I cannot find anything more appropriate or more valuable and applicable than the teaching and practice of yoga. Everybody wants to be wealthy, but if you pursue wealth at the expense of your health, you shall surely spend the wealth to get back your health, man. It's not evil to be successful, but do not trade your health for it and your peace of mind for it. Pursue your success. It is your duty to be successful in this world, using the yogic disciplines and values. You will be able to maintain your good health while you're pursue success. So now that the teaching is free, I've always taught free, but try to compute and to see what's the barest minimum that we can ask for to feed the people, to maintain our ashram, and so on. So we say $1,000. And please support it. This course, I've been teaching it for 50 years. Everybody that passed through here has only positive comments, express how they have benefited from it, how it's changed their life, and those that come in contact with them. Teach you how to gain and maintain good health, peace of mind, happiness. There's no happiness without peace, man. Without peace of mind, there is no peace. So, this will start April, the first Friday of April. So, our space, of course, is limited. So, first come, first serve. We teach Hatha Yoga for proper health, and it's a step-by-step process that can take you to enlightenment. This is one of my last projects, Sampoorna Hatha Yoga. Sampoorna means complete, full. So it goes through from the very beginning of your practice, which deals with the yama and niyama, moral and ethical disciplines. That's the foundation for all Not just call it spiritual life, it's this foundation for sensible living. And go step by step to take you to that state of transcendence, where you experience that you are divine. It's not that you're creating divinity. People say self-development. The self does not need to be developed. It is perfect, pure, immortal. That is who you are. But as we move through life after life after life, if you don't have right guidance to be able to have right practice, then you develop all kind of veils that cover the Atman, this divine who you are. Amass, accumulate lots of illusion, delusion, superstition, without even knowing it. With knowledge and right practice, right understanding, you're able to rise above ignorance, superstition, delusion, illusion, until you reach that level where you're able to transcend this dimension of duality and enter into that state that is called samadhi, nirvana, turiya, transcendental state. Means you transcend limitations of body, senses, mind, ego, intellect, to abide in your real nature of who you are. So I decided to do this so that more people, this teaching can be available to as many people as possible. So, to spread the word, tell people from here on every month, the first Friday of every month, you'll be teaching this course free. Only ask for $1,000 that you can contribute to maintain the ashram, to feed the student, and so. Okay? So, in the 1960s, when I got introduced to this movement that is called moral rearmament, it's time to rearm the world morally and spiritually. Throughout that time, all the time, you see a need for it. And how are you going to rearm the world? All the politicians and all these people talking about rearming the world with weapons of destruction. People live in so much fear and anxiety. It's not necessary, man. It's each person's responsibility to live a quality of life with knowledge and understanding, so that they can work on themselves, free themselves from this disease of greed and selfishness and hatred and jealousy and envy and lots of fear. It's not necessary. Just live a simple, sensible life, man. Moral and spiritual life, ethical life. You could leave the word spiritual out. It's creating problems. But moral and ethical life. Rearm the world. Let us rearm this world, morally and spiritually. This world will be a paradise. The most beautiful planet in the universe. You don't have to go to Mars to reach heaven, man. For me, that looked like hell. This amazing world that God has blessed us with. Why not make some adjustment to live in heaven here, paradise, with joy and happiness and peace? So this whole movement of teaching yoga is all towards that process. Each one of you can be part of it. I've experienced how dynamic this movement is. Not just moral rearmament, but everything that I've been doing from then on. All the yogis and rishis and enlightened beings teaching yoga. They are very dynamic people. Our lineage starts from Vyasya, coming all the way, Shankaracharya, from him to our Sadguru, Master Shivananda. Such a dynamic being. He wrote over 300 books, translating all the Vedantic philosophy and all the science of yoga. Make it available to people. The Orthodox Hindus were mad with him, saying that he is desecrating this sacred teaching. He said, no, the world is ready for it. But it doesn't have to be complicated. He has made it very simple, all these great masters, very simple. Serve, love, give, purify. Through service, through loving, through giving, you're able to purify the mind or heart and realize that you are divine. Serve, love, give, purify. That's all we do in the ashram. Live a quality of life that you can be proud. When I say proud, feel full, satisfied. Disseminating to as many people as you can. And I found that the Yoga Teachers Training course is an amazing opportunity to be able to do this. Very condensed course, the 2 weeks. Cover 200 hours of teaching, practicing, experiencing. Okay? Anything else? Let us all join in prayer for world peace, individual peace, good health, peace, peace of mind, peace in the world. Om, Om, Om. Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mukshiyamamrutat. Om Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavit Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasho Ma Jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace Peace, peace. O adorable Lord of mercy and love, salutations and prostrations unto Thee. Thou art omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. Thou art Satchidananda. Thou art existence, knowledge and bliss absolute. Thou art the indweller of all beings. Grant us an understanding heart, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion, and wisdom. Grant us inner spiritual strength to resist temptations and a controlled mind. Free us from egoism, lust, anger, greed, hatred, and jealousy. Fill our hearts with divine virtues. Let us behold Thee in all these names and forms. Let us serve Thee in all these names and forms. Let us ever remember Thee. Let us ever sing Thy glories. Let Thy name be ever on our lips. Let us abide in Thee forever and ever. Bolo Satguru Shivananda Maharaj ki. All devotees ki. Jai. Om Shanti.